Honey, if you buy a Green Day album, then you'll be buying Buzzcocks album. And before you know it, you'll be a punk with green hair and...
St. Jimmy's coming down across the alleyway, up on the boulevard like a zip gun on parade. Lights on
You
the
just don't want to be punk. Therefore, you shouldn't buy Green Day albums.
What you just witnessed was a logical fallacy caused solely by the rare disease fallacitis. The disease is caused by the bacterium Logicalius absentium, and it affects hundreds of thousands of students every day. So if you or a loved one has contracted fallacitis, you need to pull out your phone in Mr. Johnson's English class, and you need to call this number. No, not this number. This number. No, that's my mom's number. This number, now. You need to pull out your phone and contact us now. See, that was a slippery slope, which is a fallacy in which a person asserts that some event must inevitably follow another without any argument for the inevitability of the event in question. Slippery slope is a fallacy because it eliminates all other possibilities between the premise and the conclusion of one's argument. Here is another example involving Milka, an English student.
So I didn't read Dante's Inferno sophomore year, which is probably why I'm doing so bad junior year English, which is probably why I'm not going to pass the AP, which is probably why I'm not going to pass junior year, which is probably why I'm not going to graduate. If I don't graduate, I'm not going to get into a good college. If I don't get into a good college, I'm not going to get a job, which means I'll be poor and die alone on the streets. Oh, and then I'm going to go to hell, but I can't tell you what circle of hell I'm getting into because I didn't read the book.
When I was going to school in the United States, I read a book by Mill about women's rights.
What's your point, son?
Well, I don't think that my sisters should be traded for cattle, They're human beings, and I think they deserve to be masters of their own fate.
What a strange notion. They must be even more barbaric than I imagined. We've been trading cattle for women since we've lived on this island. It's a tradition that goes back to the mist of time.
Well, I just don't think it makes any sense.
Nonsense. A tradition this old must be endorsed by the gods and must be right.
Here we see an appeal to tradition, a logical fallacy in which someone validates their argument based on the fact that the situation is a norm or has been practiced over time.
Oh, Hannah!
Booty bump!
Oh, Hannah, I broke my hip recently.
But we've been doing this since high school. It's tradition when we see each
But
other.
I'm hurt.
It's tradition!
This is fallacious because the age of a notion or argument does not make it right or better in comparison to one that is newer. However, it's not all terrible, people. If you called the number that I listed earlier, you are now entitled to phalacitidine, a revolutionary medicine that will cure all ailments regarding logical fallacy. However, phalacitidine is not for everyone, so contact your English teacher before purchasing. Fallacitis will cause you to look and sound dumb when you are arguing, fail the AP English exam, incur the wrath of Mr. Johnson in the English department, not get into college, and fail at life.